Hello. Good evening. Twin Minds here. We're doing a new game tonight. If it will capture. There we go. There it is. It did the game thing. The one, Ducks, Scooby. Hello, hi, welcome. So this is a demo that I played in a previous Next Fest. Can't recall which one. And it just came out a month ago. And it's been on my to-do list. And I finally have some time to get to my to-do list. So here we are. This is a Lovecraftian, almost, mailroom simulator. And there were some slight spoops when we did the demo, so I'm sure there will be more spoops. So let us spoop. Here's where we find out how many voices I have under my belt, because I'm sure there will be quite a few. The male and the rain are eternal siblings, bound by hatred. Jonathan Carnan. What is my biggest weakness? I'm weak. I am weak. Although I believe don't respond well to authority was how the one I ultimately decided on last time, which is probably accurate. Do I get paper cuts easily? Yes. What is greatest strength? Definitely not that one. I'm relatively quick on my feet. Do I like ghosts? Yes. Disables the most horrific elements of Letter Lost. I mean, I do like ghosts. I don't like jump scares, but we'll hold on to it. We'll appreciate the ghostiness. What is my greatest fear? Ooh, that's a tough one. The dark or an office job? I mean, kind of equal at this point. Let's go the dark. How old am I? I have to accept that I am middle-aged. A dark office job. There we go. I solemnly swear to ensure the people of Carnum receive their mail. I will serve this post with good faith, cheer, and charity, honoring those who came before me. Latin. Signed, Twin, the Mailman. Carnum Isle Post. The two greatest virtues of a postal worker will never be known because we got cut off. There. Thank you. Still not really a fan of the spikes above the bed. That's not great. Hold R and use. Okay, hang on. Hold click while holding an object to throw it. Press right click while looking at an object to pick it up. It's left click. Okay. Hold R to rotate. Shoddy foundations, scarred stone, hidden keys. Alright. The rotation is very spicy. So what I'm perceiving as left and right click are the opposites. But that's because I think I'm looking at what I believe to be the highlighted one, when it's actually what probably is the red one that does not come out well in reddish orange light on reddish brown tile. But that's a me thing, I suppose. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose I should probably actually read that. No? Okay. Yep. I got a key. Door's locked. I need the key. Aha! Door is locked. Your role has limits. Alright. You. Right here. Press to open letters. Ah! Feeling pressed to escape? Pause for a moment. It's just that simple. I do not possess this tome yet, apparently. Alright, I can't click on those things. Because I know that there's quite a bit of puzzle to this game. So I'm attempting to clicky-clack anything I can. See if we can figure things out. This isn't your cell. Exit. Hi.
Good morning, rookie. All rested up and ready for your big first day?
Where am I?
Only the nerve center of the most efficient mail service for 4,000 miles. Listen, just between you and me, the fire department and hospitals may get all the glory, but society grinds to a halt if the bills aren't sent on time.
Okay, great. How did I get here?
Well, I should think a spotless resume and a go-getter attitude.
That doesn't help. Why was it a dungeon?
Look, the cleaning closet might be a little cramped, but if you find a better way to organize, be my guest.
Dungeon, cleaning closet, whatever. Who are you?
Oh, where is my mind? I was so excited to see a fresh face, I almost forgot the welcome speech. Welcome, new hire, to the historic Carnum Isle Post. You've been selected to fill a permanent position at our state-of-the-art Westvale branch. My name is Liv. I'm over at the main branch, and I'll be doing everything I can to make sure you're the best postal worker you can be. How does that sound?
Did you say permanent? Do I have a choice?
Oh, that sense of humor will come in handy with some of the characters that'll come through the door. It's your job to run this branch of the post office all on your own, so I'll give you a quick rundown of your duties.
Is everyone able to hear her fine?
There's a customer window across the counter from you. Customers will ring the bell when they arrive, so greet them quickly or they may get tired of waiting on you.
Okay.
Remember, failing to serve customers will reflect poorly in your performance review.
Great.
Process their mail and do your best to fulfill their requests, even if they can be a bit unusual.
Unusual requests or unusual customers?
Nothing life-threatening, but don't you worry. We have a strict safety policy, and our employees aren't permitted to die. You're in good hands.
Wait, now I feel less safe.
As for your schedule, we do everything we can to enforce a strict work-life balance for our valued employees. Time will be ticking away while you work, but keep an eye on the clock. Once it hits 8 p.m., your mandatory relaxation time begins, and you'll be whisked off to your room.
I get my own room?
Also, you put on your application
Okay, she's
that
ignoring
you
me.
don't respond well to authority, and you thought working at the island's postal authority would be a good fit for that.
What can I say? I'm a rebel.
Apparently. Well, here at Carnum Isle Post, we're very supportive of folks who think outside the box. Well, I won't keep you any longer, rookie, but I've sent a customer your way to help you practice the basics. Feel free to ask him any lingering questions. I'm sure you'll do just fine.
Great.
And if it ever gets to be too much, just remember, it was your choices that led you here.
Well, that's an ominous way to say that, and an ominous thing to say.
Good luck. Talk soon.
Thanks. Alright. Rain. I mean, more rain, please. Global up to... That should hopefully do. No customer yet. Okay, customer. Hi, hello. Hello. Oh, you startled me. Sorry, I feel like I'm in the wrong place. I didn't expect to see anyone else. Is there something I can mail for you today? You seem confused. Is there something I can help you with? Help me. Yes, help. I could use some help. I am Amon. I have something. I came to have something mailed. Absolutely, that would explain why you're here. I have a letter to send, and it's addressed to someone. Someone in Dragshallow. Drags Hollow? Either way. You'll need to stamp it to send it there. That I know for sure. Which stamp do I use? Each district has its own colored stamp. Dragshallow Bay is the blue stamp, I think. Check the map above the desk. Check map, stamp mail, then what? Put the letter in the mail chute of the same color. I can do that. Then what? Then you do more. There is always more. Anything else? That is all. Back to work for me as well now. But I'm in the wrong place for that, I think? Thank you. Stamp and sort letters at the letter desk. Letter. Frank Boggin, 555 Eel Edison Street, Dragshallow Bay. No. I have to point at the thingy. So yes, blue stamp. Blue stamp. Pick up stamp letters and place them in the correct slot. I did it. I did it. Hello, Trix. This is nailed down. That's concerning on its own. I gotta. It's less exciting than I thought it would be. Okay. Post Officer's Catalog. Part of the generous Carnum Isle compensation package. We'll get there eventually. I have no money whatsoever. Actually, do I have money? I don't even have those. I have no money. It's right there. I have zero monies. But we're already treating. Like, I lost all my kitties. All my kitties are gone. Alright, fine. I will get kitties here. Before they have time to misbehave. Fair. Kitties. Gila. Indeed, Shield Maiden. Indeed. Kitties. Kitties treats. Kitties treats. Here we go. Kitty treats. Also, hi, Shield Maiden. How you doing? Yes, I need Gila monitoring duties because he's been naughty. Secret to a clean cat area? I mean, they really only ever go there when I'm giving them treats or when they are attempting to beg for treats. So they don't really use that area very much. So unfortunately, the secret to a clean cat area is cats who behave, which I know is one of those things you don't really have much control over. So good luck. Okay. Carnum Post. What do we got? Ah. Nocturne in E flat has been added to my record collection. Alright. Carnum Post Employee Handbook. Here's a reminder for how to process letters. Grab a letter from the left stack. Check the district using the map above. Stamp it correctly, then move it to the right stack. Pick up the stack of stamped letters and place them in the matching slot. Tip: have some letters in your hand? You can add them to the stack on the left side of your desk. It's just that simple. So I guess I was supposed to be doing this, but I want a Muzak. How do I Muzak? Nailed down. Nailed down. Nailed down. Coffee. 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 Shield Maiden, thanks for the bits. I appreciate it. Okay, coffee. Fine. Coffee can only exist sideways. Not prepared. Try again tomorrow. I guess I don't have a... Ding ding. Hi, hello. Can you hurry, please? It's been rough lately. What's rough? I'm a fisherman and the fog makes everything more difficult. You have to keep a sharp eye out for the what's it called? Boats? Wish the worst thing out there was some blind fool out on the water. There's something larger out there. Here's a letter. Don't fall overboard. Thanks. One minute. But yes, hi, hello. The woman at your window has a smile bright as a lighthouse and a twinkle in her eye like sunlight reflecting off waves. Well, hello there, and good morning. A little seagull told me it's someone's first day as postmaster on our fine island. I'm Manika Mandel, your very democratically elected mayor. It is my honor to serve you and my welcome to our humble little fishing town. Please accept my apologies. I intended to be here when your workday began, but a family member kept me occupied. I'm sure you were anxiously awaited a visit from your democratically elected representative. Wow, the mayor herself. Oh, that's me. Though please, call me Manika. When I was elected, I swore to treat each member of Carnum Isle like my own family, and I intend to uphold that vow. Now, down to business. No doubt you already understand the importance of your new position. The mail is crucial service for connecting many communities of Carnum, and that connection clearly contributes to my pillars of excellence for the town, business, and happiness. So, do your work, do your best work, keep business flowing and your customers happy, and I'll put in a good word for you with your employer. Sound good? So you're asking me to do my job? Bingo! I knew you'd understand. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to my office. I left my teenager in charge of the front desk, and I fear what they'll do with unrestricted access to my colored pens. It was such a pleasure to meet you, Postmaster. I'm looking forward to our collaboration together. We'll put Carnum Isle on the map. Thanks, lady. Very cheerful. Okay, I'm gonna sort letters. I was told to sort letters, and I forgot to sort letters. Alright, what do we got? Doloth Hills is yellow, and Whistvale is red. Yellow. Stampedy. Next. Dragshallow. Dragshallow. Whistvale. Duluth Hills. Yay, no muscling on Gizmo this time. Yes, hi, hello. A mustachioed gentleman makes his way through the rain with aplomb, and droplets seem to miss him more often than not. There is a fever in his eyes, his gestures are sharp, and his movements frenetic. Good morning, new steward of letters. I, Albert Wick, have come to congratulate you on your new interminable role, and inform you of one of the many perks to come with such an auspicious role. Good morning, Albert. What perk are you talking about? Well, I, dear steward, work for one of Carnum's most ancient, hallowed, and venerable establishments. The Carnum Isle Gazette is an institution here, one that is kin to your own place of work. You deliver mail. We deliver information. But in recognition of the sibling-like nature of our organizations, the Carnum Isle Gazette is proud to offer you a fresh copy of the news on your coffee table every single day. Isn't that exciting? Sure, I'll take the entertainment I can get. Yes. Yes, well, the news is meant to be informative, with entertainment being a distant second in terms of importance. We at the Gazette pride ourselves on refraining from outlandish headlines or use of superlatives. We do make ample use of the thesaurus. Such things are crutches of less informative organizations. Well, I must be going. We too bear the whole world on our shoulders, don't we? You delivering mail, me the news. It is a terrible burden, a glorious calling.
See you.
Noises! Best of luck, my spiritual sibling. Let not the rain batter your will. Your boss, Liv. I just got followed by my boss. Hi, boss Liv. How you doing? You are Liv the boss. We have our phone lady voice actress here. Hello, Liv boss. Do you have any bossly words of wisdom for us? Duluth Hill. I've already forgotten. I've already forgotten. God. Distracted by two people at the same time. Drake Shadow. I am doing good mail. Thanks. Noises. Hello, Knight. Hello, Kinder. Hello, hi, welcome. I have nothing for you, only misfortune. And a letter. Okay, thanks. To Imogen Addison in Westvale. Onward it shall go. Alright, now to the letters. Done. I have no more letters to letter. Oops. I pushed a button. Ah. Very nice, Kinder. Very nice. Exciting. Okay. We're currently on a...
Be warm and be safe. That's all for today, Carnum.
I accidentally found the radio.
Tomorrow morning, and thank you for tuning into KRNM Radio.
I immediately missed the radio.
Source for local news. Have a good night.
Yes, hi, hello? The day ends soon. Prepare yourself. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. Yes, hi, hello? You, here, right now. Post Officer's Daily Performance Report. Mail score 18. 5 customers served. 0 mailing errors. Pay rate 2. Total pay 36. Good work, rookie. Thanks. My butts have been held on to. Alright. Now I think is the potential puzzle solving aspect of this. This is nailed down. The stars are gone. The dark awaits. Hello? Bones. No escape. What is this foreign language? What does this mean? No escape? The shadows chew at your eyes, and the paper lying limp on the desk calls to you. Scribed in the paper are 3 questions, each one trying to rip the answer out of your mind. The first, what do you want? Resist the pull. The paper shrivels at your silence, its frayed edges ripping further. The second question reads, what will you do to obtain it? Resist. The paper shivers, its very grasp on reality made shallow by your resistance. The third question reads, do you swear you'll come back to me? Just no. Resist. The paper goes limp, the last vestige of its will battered by your silence. Yet you feel the weight of its absence on your mind. Your hands ache as if you just finished strangling the life out of something. Look away. Alright. Okie dokie. Oh, there's lightning and thunder. There's probably a lighthouse out there, but I can't see shit. The closet. How much words is this before I go reading all of it? It's not too many words. We should read a lot of words. The writing in this book is faded and illegible, except for the following passage. The door slammed behind me, leaving me in absolute darkness. I reached for the knob, but there wasn't one. My fingers probed for a keyhole, but found only a smooth surface. I pounded on the door. Mom? Mark? No response. I was close to full-on panic, but I calmed myself, reasoning that eventually my mother would come looking for me. After a few minutes, I noticed the interior of the closet getting lighter. I couldn't see the ceiling, but a cold, uncertain luminance was coming from above, like distant starlight. Then I heard a rustling, like leaves on a tree. In the faint light, the walls slowly undulated. A draft brushed my cheek. At least, I hoped it was a draft. I swiped at my face to make sure it wasn't a cobweb, or worse. Straining my eyes and leaning closer to the wall, I discovered the source of the sound, and the movement. Cicadas. Someone had carefully pinned them to the wall, papered the surface with neatly ordered rows, hundreds of the nasty things. Behind each insect there was a thorax that had been punctured, was a dark smear. Another breeze, stronger this time, and the walls suddenly rippled to life. Thousands of cicada wings rustling together. I stumbled back and pounded on the door again. Mom? I'm in the closet. Mom? Mark? Nothing. Breathing hard, I decided to look for another exit. I shuffled forward, determined not to touch the walls, even though it was hard to walk straight without my crutches. The closet just kept going. Not a closet, I thought, more like a passageway. And it was getting wider. Up ahead, the walls seemed to glow. As I got closer, I could see the light came from a series of doors, on both sides of the passageway. Some giant-sized, some tiny, as if made for a child. Some coated with a warm, buttery light, some with icy brilliance. Some with black, though how that was possible I didn't know. Sounds came from whatever lay behind the doors. From one there came the screech of an out-of-tune fiddle. The keening notes crawled inside my head, leaving my tongue coated with metallic slick. From another, a child sang a wordless, tuneless song that made my scalp prickle. I was panting now, a cold sweat running down my back. What was happening here? Then, as I approached a door to my right, I heard the hard-edged buzz of cicadas. The volume surged louder and louder, moving toward a deafening crescendo. From within the sound there came the clomp of heavy boots drawing near. They stopped on the other side of the door, and the singing abruptly ended. Dun dun dun! Yep. Where's the gramophone? I picked up 2 records so far, and I don't have a gramophone. Ball. I don't have place for a ball. Seems to be some sort of trophy case. Ah, hello. The exhaustion in your bones grows heavier. You should sleep. But what if... Duck. But what if duck? Alright. So everything downstairs is nailed down, but most of the things here are tinkerable. These are nailed down. Hey, record. Hand, mouth, ear, eye, nose. Hey, all of our senses gathered together for a nice cup of tea. Oh, okay. I collapsed from exhaustion, apparently. Yes, say hello. Hello? Nope, not that phone. Oh. Boots. So many boots. Ah. Post office should be bustling hub of downtown Westvale. Here are the proposed change notes to bring in more business. Use the design blueprint for visual reference. Sauna, under the freezer. Freezer, gloves on for safety. Pigeon housing, birds need to go up. Community garden, keep off the grass. Kitchen, for that perfect over-easy egg. Penthouse, towards the top. Weight room, towards the bottom. Nursery, separate, to keep volume down. And a centralized main exit once you're all done. Okay. That's sure. We'll just, Why does that button exist? The wiggle button. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, fine. I'll go open into the friggin' phone. To make the letters work, give him a nice shake. Punching. This is a series of paintings, photos? Of a faceless man doing stuff and things with old man. Concerning. boxes. Yes, hi, hello. Hey, look, a letter or a gramophone thingy. Yes, hi, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome back, rookie. How was
Hey,
your
it's
first
Liv.
night of sleep in your new home?
You weren't kidding about relaxation time being mandatory.
Of course not. Time away from work is a freedom we enforce very seriously here.
Thanks.
Back in the olden days, you would have stamped until you passed out from exhaustion or blood loss by paper cuts, whichever came first. Mandatory relaxation time is much more civilized.
Okay. What's with the creepy painting by my bed?
Oh, right. There was a little mix-up with your application. Some of your answers were sent to our decorating staff while they were selecting artwork they thought you'd enjoy. Sometimes questions and answers like to scramble themselves around, those rascals. Unfortunately, it's too late to change the art now that it's so nicely hung up and all. Maybe think of it as exposure therapy.
Thanks. It does make me wonder what the other paintings could be. Because the painting that we got sucked into, I think, represents dark. So, would there be other paintings if we had selected spiders or an office job or something? Because that'll be interesting to see where those take you. My room's a bit disheveled.
After all the perks and benefits of this job, you're hung up on a messy room.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta say, Rook, I didn't take you to be one to complain about free room and board.
It's more like forced room and board. Just saying.
If that's the biggest complaint you have about your new job, I think that's a good sign.
I guess I'll take it over the dungeon any day.
Yeah, I would too. And when you say dungeon, we didn't hire a criminal, did we?
No, the dungeon that was under the post office when I first started.
Oh, right. That dungeon. Speaking of, have you seen the carnival in your closet yet?
There better not be any creepy clowns in there.
Wishful thinking. What's a carnival without creepy clowns? Anyways, I had a couple of books dropped off for you while you were sleeping. They should be in the custodian closet.
Great, thanks.
Make sure to grab them at some point. They'll come in handy.
You were here while I was asleep?
No. I have better things to do than snoop around those old digs. I have my ways of getting things to you. That's all you need to know.
Comforting.
The address book contains a list of names and addresses of the island residents. The guidebook is the same, but for businesses. It also has some information about Carnum's history and what's bumping around town. If you receive a blank envelope with no address, you can open up either book, select where you want to send it, and the address will appear right there on the letter.
Should I expect a lot of blank mail?
Maybe. That's the fun of the mailroom. You never quite know what you're going to get.
I just heard a random donk donk.
And, I mean, have you ever worked retail? Customers are always forgetting things that should be common sense.
Fair.
Well, that's all I have for today. Keep up the good work, and I'm sure you'll do just fine. I'll talk to you later, rookie.
Thanks, Liv. Alright then. Bitter End. Alright, where are these books so I can take a peek? Book. Nope, that's the catalog. Book. 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 Seen a book. Coffee. Also, who... She said closet. Do I have a closet? All right. Who is refilling my coffee every day? Book. So this is Amara. Amara live. Amara live. Amara live. Okay, that's helpful. The Carnum Gazette. Noted philanthropist Winston Blythe buried in Restful Grave Cemetery. Spooky man. There's a spooky man hiding there. There's a spooky man hiding there too. Spooky man. Spooky man. Spooky man? Them tentacles in them soup. Spooky man. Closet. Books. Address book. Guidebook. An introduction to the aisle. Press 2 to open. Flashlight. Hooray. Why is there a black light bulb? Yes, hello? An elderly woman moves towards the window with an almost unerring grace. Where the rain should strike and disrupt her carefully sculpted hair, it instead slips off unmarred. Her eyes are a cloudy blue, yet something in them feels antithetical to the ones that hang above you. You're talking about the clouds that hang above me? Is that the word we're leaning on there? Okay. Tog, dearie, my name is Isabella de Removal. Those are words. I have some mail to send. Tag, you're it? Ah, forgive me. I so rarely have a chance to converse in the language of my birth. It often slips out unbidden. I was merely saying hello. Enjoy your mandatory relaxation time, Liv. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. To be honest, this is not a terribly important piece of mail. On occasion, I simply find it pleasing to step out of my home into the wider island. The way it ages reminds me uncomfortably that time is passing for myself as well. Ah, but as my parents would say, alles butter. I like butter. Butter? It simply means that all is well. That aside, I must admit I also wanted to take a look at our new postal worker. I have an important package arriving this week. Should it make it here, which is never a guarantee with our weather, I'd appreciate you granting it the utmost care. Absolutely, I'll keep an eye out. Thank you, that is. Yes, unfortunately she is speaking a language I do not speak, so I cannot give her proper dues. Also, fireworks. Now I must return home. I fear the cold and wet doesn't agree with my rather bolder notions of what a woman in my years is capable of. Auf Wiedersehen, Postmaster. I know that one. Thanks, bye, Isabella. Artemis Deblick. To Doloth Hills. Okay, never mind. I'm getting up. This amount of hair and hat is disproportionate to this amount of face. Maybe she is actually wearing a hat under there. A woman waits at the window, anxiously clutching a sack of envelopes. She casts glances back into the fog as though hoping someone may appear within its haze. I'm so sorry to bother you, but I'm Lillian Lennox, and my daughter Amara has gone missing. I've been searching everywhere for some sign of her. Has a young girl been by? What's she look like? Well, I mean, sorry, no, there have been no young girls here. That's all right. I don't think she could have made it all this way by herself. I have some flyers. That's why I'm here, really. They have a description of Amara and information on how to contact me if anyone has seen her. I've been so flustered. I didn't have any idea of who to send them to. I just knew I had to spread these as much as I can. Do you think you could use some kind of address directory to label them for me? Send them wherever you can. Someone has to know something. Absolutely. Absolutely. You will? Oh, thank you so much. If you see or hear anything, Please call me immediately at 2943. A collection of envelopes is pushed through the window slot before the distressed mother fades into the mist. Alright. I got some lettering to do. Alright. How do I... There we go. Okay. So, Dolith Hills. Let's get these stamped. Okay, so I am supposed to send these to random places. There's a lot of bloody random places. Good golly. Okay, hang on. Amara. Post office, bustling, sauna, freezer, pigeon housing, community garden, kitchen, penthouse, weight room, nursery, and a centralized main exit once you're done. So are those like places I should be sending these letters to? Am I supposed to know where the kitchen is? Help. Am I supposed to know where the kitchen is? Ah, you might be right. Welcome to Carnum Isle. Carnum's districts. Westvale is in the heart of Carnum Isle. When founded in 1802, the island was completely uninhabited with no signs of previous settlement, except for a human skeleton found clutching its own mummified heart at the center of the island. Our founders declared the poor chap a harbinger of fortune, and the town plaza we know and love today was established atop the skeleton's resting place. Westvale contains all one could need or want. Between mom-and-pop shops, quaint restaurants, and the town hall, you needn't look far for all your needs. That's a grisly start. Dolith Hills is the flesh and bones of Carnum Isle. Within the silver hills of Dolith nests the majority of Carnum's residents. This quaint, walkable community is a family's dream, with its smiling neighbors, rustic playgrounds, and proximity to all the island has to offer. Oh, Dragshallow Bay is the backbone of Carnum Isle's economy. All things fish. A 15-foot bronze statue of Carnum's founding fisher, Azimuth Bluff, sits at the entrance to the ramshackle docks and oversees all the seafaring in our hallowed waters. Every Sunday, the Monger's Menagerie sets up along the docks. There you can find dozens of vendors selling a wide array of fresh catches and all things nautical.
You want a fishy?
And then this one, crossed off, probably doesn't exist anymore. It's fine. That one also doesn't exist anymore. Turn the page for business. Okay. To mail. You have no mail to address. I see. Dragshallow Fishing Collective. Island Head Boat Rentals. Scarlet Perch's Psychic Salon. I'll read all of this stuff later. Flower Emporium. Tulip Bed and Breakfast. Grave Cemetery. Dr. Payne's Private Practice. Skull and Crossbones Tattoo. Water Treatment Plant. 13 Pastries. Infinite Bread. Rick. Door Technician. Rick here. I fix doors. Get a hold of me if your door's broke. Rick. I like Rick. Rick's got style. Piano Tuning and Restoration. Carnum Memorial Hospital. Permanently closed. Off-Island Cargo and Shipping. Carnum Police Department. Parts in Parcels Mail-In Butchery. Carnum Isle Worker Placement Union. Westvale Public Library. Carnum Historical Society. Chronic Gaming Den. Carnum Town Hall. Behemoth Animal Control. Okay, so in there was not really a kitchen. There's two places that probably have kitchens, the 13 Pastry and the Infinite Bread. But there wasn't like a kitchen. There was a sauna, freezer, pigeon housing. Okay, so this, and the only reason I came to this as a listing was because the notepad says Amara at the top. So it makes me think that this note may be related to Amara. But most of these locations did not seem to exist in that the guidebook. So Wasn't really seeing anything that stood out to me as places we should send this. Okay. What if... I was kind of hoping to grab those letters off. Alright. I was kind of hoping to grab those letters off and, oh. Those open. A mysterious sequence resets. Okay, we'll look at that later. Hi, hello. There are shapes in the fog. I can see them shifting, stalking me. Please, just take this letter. I need to get home where it's safe. Something on the wing. Something. Alright, Dolith Hills. I don't know where to send these, honestly. So, should I send them to... Should I send them to various businesses to let them look out? Or should I send them to individual peoples? Newest exhibit, the Carcosan cephalotus. That sounds like bad. Okay. Archie was here, 1942. Thanks, Archie. Alright, let's send it one to the 13 pastries. Let's send one to Infinite Bread. Let's send one to not the hospital. Let's send one to the docks, or the fishing collective. Thinking of places where young person may go to look for food if they are lost and hungry. Boat rentals probably not. Bed and breakfast. She may go there to find a place to rest. Police department. Police department should probably know about that. And the last one. Last one is going to public library, maybe. Yeah, public library. Where there's lots of people who could potentially see her. Yeah, okay. Drag Shallow. Drag Shallow. Oops. Dolith Hills. Yeah, I was just thinking of the gaming den, but as I read it, it was a private gambling hall, invite only, which immediately made me think that she probably wouldn't be at the gaming den. High rolling 6-year-old. Ah, hang on. I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm busy. No. 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 I was busy with that. Thanks. The door is locked. Overtime is not allowed. You here right now. All right. Only got 18. I got 3 served. It's fine. Good work, rookie. I still have 3 letters that I need to do. I probably should focus on those tomorrow. Ooh. Alright, I didn't really look in here much last time. Oh, we got the closet with the cicadas. Yeah, lots of boots, lots of shoes. Oh, we have jumpies. Do not open. I mean, can't tell me what to do. Ah, shit. I opened it. Open letter. Amon. Dear Amon. Blood in the janitor's closet? Really? That will never come out. You're playing with fire here. There is no escape. Just give up. Dear Amon, if I spend another day fielding complaints from Matilda about you, I'm going to lose it. I know you've been here a while, but you're starting to slip. Write yourself a letter to help remind yourself who you are. Read it when you feel yourself forgetting again. Dear Amon, Amon, we need to talk about your performance after the last few weeks. You've been ignoring my phone calls, scribbling numbers all over the walls, and God knows what else. Get it together before something bad happens. That's a good question. Can we send these to Amon? Okay. Okay. There we go. I was accidentally clipping through the thing. The lights in the room shut off. Your mouth tastes like bloody sand. The ligaments in your legs feel locked in stone, and the smell of wretched death comes from behind the door in overwhelming waves. Your hand is frozen on the doorknob, and you hear a breathless rumbling from behind it. Answer correctly or perish suddenly. I am sealed, then cut, then discarded. I am a curse, a blessing, or something else. I can hold possibility, a beginning or an ending. What am I? I have no idea. Why are you in my closet? Envelope sounds right. Yes, delicious. Another question then. I am faceless, shapeless, ever-changing. You will know me by one name, then 10, then 100. I curdle your stomach, clench your chest, and freeze your feet. What am I? I have no idea. Why are you in my closet? I mean, it sounds kind of like pain. Yes. A satisfying answer. Once more, then, so I may illuminate you. I am a shadow the sun may not dispel. I am the death of dreams, the foe of progress, the bane of friends, fellowship, and family. What am I? Secret. Foe of progress, bane of friends, fellowship, and family. Does sound secrety. Your eyes close of someone else's volition. The ripping and tearing feeling that comes after is beyond description. Its teeth are daggers, slender ones, thin ones. The cuts feel unceasing until everything else ceases. Your skin is unmarked, but your mind feels sliced to pieces. I guess it was ignorance. Rude. That's nailed down, pointing down. Okay. These I can't open. Ah. Outgoing calls aren't allowed in the apartment. Talk to yourself. Okay. So we have limited night. We have limited day. There's just a whole lot of... Did you have such a nice dream? What? There was a whole lot of talking up there I didn't notice. Hang on. There was a thing that I took a screenshot of. Oh, we're not paused either. Great. What was the number? 1942. There's someone calling you. Answer them. I still forgot to grab the record.
Well, look who's up bright and early this morning. Eager to start the next big day of work?
As eager as I will ever be. How do you know to call exactly when I wake up?
A fairly expansive network of interconnected cameras, listening devices, and peepholes as a last resort in case the power goes out. How else would we be able to ensure peak postal productivity from you?
If you can see me, then what am I doing right now?
Wasting time by taking sarcasm too seriously.
Oh, okay.
And I don't even need any cameras to tell me that.
Rude.
Now, are you ready to work, or do you want to inquire more about fake surveillance measures?
Sure, let's do it.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, she's sassy.
I took the liberty of letting the locals know to hold off on mailing any packages for your first couple days of work. But since you seem capable of more than just menial tasks, I'm lifting that restriction going forward.
Bring it.
There's that go-getter attitude I heard so much about. Keep it up and we'll have you promoted in no time, I'm sure. Anyways, packages have an extra step in their processing, but aren't as common as letters. Place them on the packaging station, check the map on the wall, and stamp them the same way as letters.
Okay.
After that, press the scan button, and the machine will make sure the contents are safe for transport.
Check the map, stamp, and scamp. Then what? Do I need to see what's inside them? Are they ever not safe?
Oh, don't get all paranoid on me now.
You literally just said, scan if they're safe.
You're the safest you've ever been in your life. As long as you follow the rules.
That's not very reassuring.
Anyway, once the package is stamped and scanned, there's a chute to the left of the machine by your apartment door. Pop the package in the chute and it'll be on its way. But explanations will only get you so far. This will be much easier when you have an actual package to work with. Amon should be on his way now with a package so you can get some hands-on experience.
Is he alright?
As much as anyone on this island can be.
Fair? He seemed quite confused. He thought he was supposed to be taking my mail at first.
I'm sure it was just a little misunderstanding. He gets nervous around new people. Give him another chance.
Sure.
Maybe try being a bit nicer to him this time.
I was very nice to him last time.
Right. Well, go get him, rookie. Talk soon.
It's a very good question about his letters. No, I do not. I do. Hey, I'm on. Hey, I'm on, bud. Hey, I'm on, bud. I got some things for you. Hey, rude. What's up? Oh, hello again. Didn't expect to see you here. Nobody else here but me, chickens. Didn't Liv send you to see me? Yes, but I wasn't sure you'd still be here. I think I'm still Amon. Who are you today? You think you're still Amon? I wasn't quite sure who I would wake up as. Seems I'm still Amon. Who are you today? I am still me? Me too, it seems. But I don't fully remember why I'm even here. You're supposed to teach me what you're supposed to show me your package, sir. That's right, I remember. Do you have a package for me to mail today? Sir, you are supposed to bring one to me. Why does Liv keep sending you over here to show me things? Liv said the fresh air would be good for me. Sorry about that. Here's a package for you. So, map, stamp, and scamp? We always scan. The package is on the shelves, too. They arrive overnight. There's also a button to weigh, but you won't need that. After you scan, the machine will give the package a label. Sometimes the label means nothing. But sometimes... ... Oh, hello again. Didn't expect to see you here. Amon, you alright, bud? Liv just said I needed some fresh air. Sorry, who are you today? Go get some rest, bud. I'll figure it out. Anything I can do to help you out, bud? Help. I remember a letter, but I misplaced it. I think I'll just... Goodbye for now. Stamp and scan. Alright. Can I stamp and scan? Amon. I don't know if we know his last name. I don't know if we know his last name, and he's not in here as Amon. Well, shit snacks. I guess that's one of those puzzles we gotta figure out. There's a lot of bloody pages. Alright. Oh. Okay. I have letters. Great. He'll say hello. You don't look in these right. My mail is safe from your prying eyes. Promise me the seal won't be broken. Promise me. I would never promise you anything. What a relief. I don't know what's in these, but it feels important they remain closed. Here you go. Be seeing you. The letters just popped. Okay. That's it. It's fine. What? Hi. Excuse me, can you send this letter? Sure. Thank you. My sister asked me to send it. I just need to remember where she is. Hope you find her soon. Appreciate it, stranger. Take care. She's in Duluth Hills, in case you were wondering. Package. George P. Murder. Scan. Fragile. How do I... Aha! Prep packages like a pro. Packages are on the shelf to your right. Place the package on the machine and stamp them the same way as letters. Always scan the package and only weigh when necessary. Send packages to the chute on your left. Note, if you accidentally open a package, press the repackage button and watch your mistakes disappear. Tip, if a package says for pickup, someone may come to grab it, so best to hold on to it till then. It's just that simple. Alright, where's my stamps? Where's my stamps? Ah, stamps. Duluth Hills. Shoot to left. Yes, hi, hello.
Hey, it's me again. I have an important favor to ask if you have a second.
I don't have a second, ma'am. I'm really fucking busy here. I have a stack of letters up to the eyeballs and a whole bunch of packages to work on, and you're not helping. Yes, hi, how can I help you?
I think someone left the light on in the custodian closet again. Can you check on that for me?
Sure. Isn't that the dungeon, though? How do you know the light was left on?
A bit jumpy today, are we? I'm your supervisor. It's my job to know these things, so you better get used to it. The door should be behind you somewhere. Just read the labels to make sure it's the right one.
Okay. Hi, Drix.
I need you to head inside and locate the spare bulbs to fix the light. If I remember, there should be a box of spares on a shelf to your left, just as you enter.
New bulb, popping a light. Got it. Who do I mail the bulb to when I find it?
Do they not have light bulbs where you come from? You pick it up, you put it in the light, then get back to work.
Okay.
Oh, and do try not to overthink this.
No promises.
Get the light changed and make sure it doesn't impact your work. Good luck.
Bye. Hang on.
Is a very faint knocking against the western wall of the home, which they assume to be an attempt to
I would
communicate.
kind of like for this to be
Saved Mr. Bergen by breaking into the home with a large sledgehammer.
lack of
But
time.
was found unconscious on the ground the next morning with burn marks all over his body. He is in critical condition, and the sledgehammer
The safe is the key. 5555.
Police have now urged caution to anyone
Great.
approaching the Bergen residence and have retrieved
I was really curious about that black
properties
bulb. Clearly, we have found the answer to that.
More information to come as this story develops.
Safe is the key. 555555. 6 5s.
And now it's time for the weekly weather report with Uncle Ryan. Uncle, thanks for joining us today.
My pleasure, Ernest. As always, I'm out on the outskirts of town, joining you live from the Weather Observation Tower high above Carnum. And this is always a great break from the solitude that comes with living up here. Everything
Tasty.
looks pretty normal as far as I can tell. Nothing too far out of the ordinary to report.
Drake Shallow.
The town always looks so peaceful way up here, and it's quite a breathtaking sight. I mean, quite literally, actually. I can't stand out there for more than 20
Cumbersome.
seconds
Handle
at a
with
time.
strength.
The air up here near it chokes me out.
Well, please be careful, Uncle.
Oh, it's actually slow.
Last time we had an emergency, it took us a few days to find the path up the mountain to get to you. Now, can you describe your view for the listeners? How is
Fragile.
it looking from all the way up there?
Honestly, haven't seen it in weeks.
Yeah, the timed part is really rough because I'd love to just chill and handle all the stuff and listen to radio and...
Gosh, that sounds terrifying.
Certainly is.
Well, what about the weather? Can you tell us anything about that?
I can see some darker cloud formations coming our way from the south that should make contact with the island sometime during the night. It looks like they're bringing a bit of lightning with them, so we can expect the weather to pick up a little bit as we're getting ready for bed. Something else to note. The fog over the town has been pulsating with different colors lately. Never seen anything like it. Last night it was flashing red, but seems to have settled into a dull green color today. If I stare at it too long, my vision blurs and it's
A hard-bitten old mess of a human stalks towards the window. His eyes whip to and fro, never settling in one place for too long. It probably would be bad if we dropped the fragile package, yes. It would also probably be bad if we dropped the heavy package on my foot. His gaze settles on you, brows knitting together. Oh, you knit your eyebrows back at him. I'm not a damn animal. He shoves a letter through the slot. Mail this. I raise my eyebrows as high as I can. With a scowl, he walks away, shrinking into the darkness.
Starting to get a bit drowsy. Almost fell over the railing this morning. Do you see any of that from down there?
Everything looks the same as always from down
I
here,
also don't
just the
see
normal
a
rain and fog. But
time.
I have been
I don't see
feeling
I don't see a
tired
timer. I don't hear anything ticking, so it's really hard to know when I'm about to get ripped
Oh well. Probably nothing to worry
off to
about, I'm
bed.
sure.
lately. This has been a look at the weather with Uncle Ryan. Uncle, talk to you next time.
You can come out and visit anytime. You know how to find me.
And now for today's top story. Last night, two unknown men used the roof access hatches inside of City Hall to find their way onto the roof of the building. Nearby residents were suddenly awoken by screams and shouts from atop the roof in the middle of the night, only to see that the two men had started a large fire. Fortunately, we live in a climate that is quite resistant to flame, which was quickly doused out by the rain, and no permanent damage was done to the building. As the fire sputtered out,
I think
both men made their
that
way to
music
the
right
edge
there
of the
might actually be the
one
nearing
before
end of
he seized
time
the
situation.
opportunity and pushed the other over the side to his death. Authorities are not disclosing the name of the deceased man at this time, and the second man has still not been located.
Hooray! I did all my letters. I did all my packages. I don't know where to send them on to. Ooh, I need to go grab my record. Yeah. You are not prepared. Try again tomorrow.
If anyone has any information about
Coffee.
this man, his whereabouts, or his strange appearance, please report them to the police immediately. And do not make any attempts to
Mayor announces Sunny Day
He is
Initiative.
considered very dangerous. And regardless of what he says, he is not your friend. That's all for today,
Okay,
Carnum.
away we
See
go.
you tomorrow morning, and thank you for tuning in to KRNM Radio.
Tube,
Your
tube,
trusted source
tube,
for
tube,
local news.
tube.
Have a good night.
Oh,
And avoid sleeping with the lights.
I'm pretty sure the radio just said avoid sleeping with the lights off. Yes, hi, hello. Yay! I got more money. Lots of postal potential. That's high praise right there. All right, I have yet to find a safe. Iron Ninja streaking. I mean, I guess we can go to bed. Because I don't have anything else to do at the moment. I think I've browsed everything there is to browse. Post office should be bustling hub of downtown Westvale. So we got this. This is that letter. Okay, this is that letter. That can just go right. Oops, wrong button. That's going right there. Sure. Let's go to bed. Hang on. I'll do a thing. Doing a thing. Hey, bud. Go to sleep in the dark. Hi. 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 Now I see why they say don't do that in the dark. That's awful. Good morning.
Good morning, Starting to get the hang of things yet?
Sure. When do I get a day off?
On Sundays, naturally. There's no mail on Sunday, so it gives us a chance to tidy up at the end of the week while you rest.
Hmm.
Think of it like a mini reset for your mind and body. After all, we can't have you losing your mind in non-stop mail.
So, how do you manage to make everything sound so sinister?
Today is a new day, but it's shaping up to be a fairly easy one.
Also, what day is today, so I know when my vacation is coming up?
Nothing new to introduce to you, just another completely normal day of work. Just keep practicing what you've learned, and I'm sure you'll do just fine.
Liv, you breaking up?
Sorry, this never happened before.
Sorry, this has never happened before, something.
Hey, let's see if I can fix it.
Liv, you still there? Oh. Hello?
Hello again, friend. Thank you for coming to speak with me.
Who are you?
An old friend. Don't you remember me?
I do remember you. You were lurking over my bed while I was sleeping. And I've seen you in numerous paintings. You're famous.
Oh, do you? Very interesting. You always manage to surprise me. But enough of that. I'm here for something very important. There is a package for me, under the name Indrik. Please bring it to me here at the window.
Sure.
Thank you, friend. Return to me if you cannot locate it. I will be here.
Great. Indrik, you say? Indrik. Ernest. I don't think I see it, actually. That's Wayne. Volatile. Handle with fear. Great. What is this stamp? I don't know what that stamp is. That's a new stamp. Okay, so we got Carlos Waters, Gavin Bird, Susie Mandeville, and we've got Ernest Eckert. I do not believe I have a package for our creepy Mr. McMahon. Anything in storage? Nope, okay. Don't leave a customer at the window. I don't see it, bud. Sorry.
Did you find it?
Sorry. No. Maybe check back tomorrow?
Apologies, friend. I misremembered when it should arrive.
Maybe here tomorrow. But they come every day.
Thank you for checking. Please forgive the inconvenience. ... Dot, dot. Dot. Please check again now. On the top shelf, to your left.
I just heard something to my left. I don't like that. Sure, I'll check again. Absolutely. Aha! For Indrik. Purified? Oh, that's a good thing. Here you go, bud. I did find it.
Ah, here it is. You have my thanks once again, friend.
Been an honor, sir.
The honor is all mine. Tell me, friend, why did you choose not to open the package? Were you not curious what was inside?
I'm not allowed to open packages.
So, rules influence your decisions. Very interesting, friend. That could be useful. Very useful indeed.
Yeah, I'm curious if it was purified or not, if we didn't scan it. I should have opened it, sorry.
You have committed no infraction against me, friend. Your choice was all that mattered here. I've been watching you for some time now, studying. For whatever reason, this place revolves around your decisions. Every choice you make has cascading effects. I am very curious to see what you will do.
I've always known that I'm a very interesting person. What do you mean revolves around me?
Have you not sensed it? You at the core of it all? It is uncanny, fascinating. You, a needle amongst threads. You don't fully understand it yet, but this place, it's very wrong. I don't have all the answers, but you, I am learning more and more as you continue to choose. And I intend to bend this system to my will. Continue your work here, avoid suspicion, and more importantly, make choices. Do not blindly do as you're told. That's what this place wants. Disobey, experiment, toy with the threads of this place. Let's see what we can learn together.
I think I'll just do my own thing.
No need for haste, friend. There's plenty of time for you to decide your role.
I think this might be the time that is currently not flowing. I think that might indicate that it's paused while we're talking here.
But consider my words carefully. I will return when I feel you are ready to learn more. When I depart, Liv will call again. You must answer swiftly to avoid her suspicion.
You know Liv?
For a very long time. But she does not know me. Not yet. Let's keep this our little secret for now. Liv will find out in due time. Now, I must go. See you next time, friend.
Warn me next time, please? Yes, hi, hello.
There you are. I lost you for a sec there when the line went out. Sometimes Carnum storms interfere with things like that. Must be a rowdy one today.
Yeah. How long was the phone down?
Only a few seconds. Everything all right over there?
Perfectly fine. I was working in the dark. Everything's great. Just a normal day.
Great. I have to run for now, but I'll see about getting the phone lines fixed.
Great. Have fun.
Good luck. Talk soon.
Alright. Packages. Boring. Boring. It's a boring old package. Ignorant. Volatile. Handle with fear. See, I feel like I should be a jerk and open everything and be completely rambunctious and whatnot. But at the same time, purified. I just want to do my packaging job. Because, like, we could take the time to crack open every single letter, every single package, and see what's inside, see what horrors await. It's true, we don't really have time to open practically anything. We barely have time to process these things. Yeah, person receiving that package just gets a sticker that says ignorant and like, hey, rude. All right. Let's try to figure this out. Interesting. Okay. Hi, hello. Do you know what day it is? It's definitely today. That doesn't sound right. I'm pretty sure today was yesterday, or is it tomorrow? Time feels so slippery lately, doesn't it? Reality seems a bit loose on the rules lately. I just need to make sure this letter will be delivered by next Tuesday. If it's not next Tuesday already, I will take care of it. See you next Tuesday. Rebecca Talmadge to Westvale. On its way out.
And authorities are reporting that 15 still remain missing. We'll provide more updates as they come in. Back to you, Ernest.
That was Alice Lombardi reporting live for KRNM on the scene of the Bergen residence. And now, a brief word from one of our sponsors.
Are you struggling to stay asleep? Are you woken up at all hours of the night by flashing lights in the sky, whispers from the shadows, or the silhouette of a man standing at the edge of your bed? Rest Forever Sleep Aid is here to help. Our medication is the product of years of intense study and experimentation, guaranteed to increase the quality of your sleep by 500% or your money back. Customers report feeling sleepy at all hours of the day, ready to
Where did you go, my shadow? I can't see you.
close their eyes and rest anytime, anywhere. Some even report sleeping so well they didn't wake up for
Where do these letters
multiple
come
days
from?
in a row. All doctors should agree that Rest Forever Sleep Aid makes it literally impossible to lie awake at night and should be taken daily as part of your bedtime routine. The only sleep aid available in both pills and absolutely
tube.
pain-free injections.
Pneumatic tube.
Rest Forever Sleep Aid can be purchased over the counter at
You.
any local pharmacy. Side effect.
Proposed building expansion. So this is the same info from before, just pictorial this time. Looking to find me, I left instructions high up and out of sight. When you find those, this image should help. Amara. So I found the image prior to this.
Dehydration or generalized confusion.
Okay. So we need information, and then how to interpret
But
this.
you'll be too tired to experience any of those. Don't check with your doctor. Rest Forever Sleep Aid is for you. Rest Forever Sleep Aid. Go to sleep.
So there's Mr. Man staring at us. There's Mr. Creepy Man staring at us. Pretty sure Creepy Man's in there in other pictures as well. Yes, hi, hello. Have you noticed how quiet things have gotten? I used to hear bees buzzing or crickets chirping. Now it's just silence, like they've been swallowed by the fog. It is a bit unnerving. I heard that you can buy boxes of bees, crickets, and other crawly things. Sounds like a good deal if you ask me. Sure, I'll get on that right away. You should, before they all get snatched up. Well, don't work yourself too hard. Goodbye now. Thanks. Do you have...
Descended over a
Hello?
construction site.
An overburdened statue of a man trods towards the window. His hands move with tired precision as he passes a letter through the slot. His eyes pass over you as he grows closer, scanning for injury or illness, or taint of madness. Good day, and welcome to Carnum. I hope you find it to be only half as dreary as most citizens do. I am Dr. Praveen Payne, Carnum's sole medical practitioner. You likely won't see much of me in the coming days, as I am tasked with handling all manner of ailment and injury the people here seem to delight in receiving. He sighs heavily and wipes condensation from his brow. Forgive the dourness. My patients seem to have a knack for coming to me with new and exciting injuries that I must deal with using the limited resources the Isle can provide. If you'd mail my letter to the mayor, I'd truly appreciate it. If Carnum Memorial were to reopen, I feel certain my caseload and general demeanor would approve. I will send it post-haste. Hold on. We only have one doctor. I'm grateful I only have to worry about the mail and that I get to keep a layer of glass between me and this place's more interesting individuals. I wish I could tell you the people make the job worthwhile, but apart from the children, I find most of Carnum's residents to be impossibly dull. Their faces often do not change, whether describing the ailment they have or receiving an inoculation to a disease that I've only heard of existing in the tropics. Forgive the grousing, I must return to my practice. Well, goodbye.
Site where workers have been busy around the clock trying to repair damaged roads.
Give.
The roads were damaged in last week's
Give.
storms and have been a more difficult project than
Give.
initial estimates suggested. One repair crew
Give.
is still missing, possibly delinquent from work. And subsequently,
Apparently I'm not allowed.
has been harassing the
Alright, let's take a look at the notes quick. Oops, wrong note.
with their ethereal.
Okay, post office should be the bustling hub. Proposed change notes. So sauna under the freezer. Gloves on for safety. Okay, so freezer. Sauna, freezer. Pigeon housing. Community garden. Kitchen. Penthouse. Nursery. I'm not going to remember this by the time I need to actually push the buttons. It's Gila being a butt. It's Gila being a butt. Also, so the part I'm going to have a hard time with is I was trying to pull those drawers out, and I couldn't actually hit them in the right order. Like I couldn't hit them in any order I was attempting to hit them in. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to.
And taunts. The project's completion is still estimated in 2 days, but the lack of visibility may cause setbacks. That's all for today, Carnum. We'll see you tomorrow morning. And thank you for tuning in to KRNM
My
Radio,
clicking broke.
your trusted source for local news.
That's why I couldn't pick up those letters
Good
either.
night.
My clicking broke. Hang on. Like I could click the drawers, but I couldn't. I could click the drawers, and I could click the letter to put it into the middle, but I couldn't click the stamps to get the stamps onto the thing, and I couldn't click the letters that were at the front window because those wouldn't work either. Boop. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Okay. Well, I need to be able to click on stuff. Oh, we now have a new tab for Ali. See, this is interesting. We have a tab for Ali, which is where this note goes. But I don't know if we've met Ali yet. Okay. I do need to translate this to numbers that I can click on. Maybe we can just keep referencing it. What's the button for this one? It's not G. It's not I. It's T. It's T. Oh, right, letters at the window. Thank you. One letter at the window. Second letter missing. Curious. Okay, so sauna's number 3. Okay, so we need 3, shit. Okay, 3, shit. Okay, that's not right. So I can't. Well, it's not in this order. Because if I do sauna and then freezer, which is this order, then it immediately resets it. Curious. In that case, I don't know the answer to that. I'll have some coffee. Oh. Ah. But... Shit. Great. Thanks. So I got the... Why is my rug all crumpled? Can I fix that? Can I fix the crumpled rug? No? Okay. I haven't found a safe. I have 214 bucks. Hell yeah. I haven't found a safe yet. But we do have the code for the safe. Oh, we got Jacob's War. Hey, we got a new book. We read The Closet. Let's read Jacob's War. Done reading Jacob's War. The writing in this book is faded and illegible except for the following passage. It would be foolish to vex the Moor with questions. Done. Fair enough. Yeah, so that was where the 555555 comes in. But I don't know where that gets entered. Aha! Oh. Damn. Alright. So those are supposedly the instructions. I don't know how to use the instructions then. Because I thought it would be in order here, which would be sauna, freezer, pigeon, community, kitchen, penthouse, weight room, nursery. In that order. But when I try to do sauna, then freezer, it immediately resets it. So I can try going from bottom to top. Because this says we need to find instructions. This is instructions. So we found the instructions before we found the blueprint to work with. But I'm not sure why it's not working. Ah. I'm looking at the painting. I feel like this is taking me somewhere that's useful, but I don't know exactly where or why yet. I didn't see anything that looked like a translation matrix or anything like that. No escape. We shall continue to resist. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, okay. So I totally was like locked in on those drawers being the answer. Intense. Yes, hi, good morning. Yeah, no, I think you're right.
Good morning.
I didn't really
How's
pay
my
close
favorite
enough
little
attention
post
to
officer
clicky
doing this
things.
morning?
Again, I was locked in on those drawers, so apparently those drawers are unrelated. I knew I was your favorite.
Don't get too excited. You're only my favorite by default.
Aw.
How's that old saying go? It's always easier to win a race when no one else shows up. Or was it the only bird gets the worm?
You really make me feel good about myself. You don't have to be mean about it.
On to business then. It's a brand new day, which means it's time to learn about my favorite part of the job, prepping the delivery truck.
Do we have time for prepping a delivery truck, ma'am? What happened to all the packages I sent the last few days?
Oh, don't worry about those. They were just practice packages. Or something. The ones today are real, though. If you go into the storage room, you'll see a big garage door at the back. Interact with it, and you'll be able to start loading packages into the bed of the delivery truck.
Sounds easy enough.
Some packages require very specific positioning for ease of delivery or for safety reasons. Here at Carnham Post, we pride ourselves on being willing to ship almost anything. Depending on the scan result of a package, you may have to
What was that
adjust your
noise?
strategy for positioning.
It was like a boop
so be
boop.
careful. Be sure to load as many packages as you can, because any leftover packages will roll over to the next day, and any packages left at the end of the work week will be deducted from your pay.
Great.
And just a warning, we've used the same delivery pallets for the past century, so they may be a bit weathered, shall we say.
Sure.
Any questions?
What if I don't wanna? What's wrong with the pallets?
Oh, they're just a bit aged. Don't worry, if it bothers you, you can always put some of your stipend towards upgrading them through the post officer's catalog.
Great.
Any more questions?
Does the driver just sit there until the truck is ready?
Where else would he wait?
Fair.
Any more questions?
When do I need to have the truck ready?
The truck leaves at the end of each day. Some post officers prefer to load packages bit by bit, and others do it all at once. It's personal preference, really. But space in the truck is limited, and any packages not loaded by the end of the week will be docked from your pay.
Okay.
Any more questions?
Load it, scan it, check
That's all
it,
for today.
done.
I'll let you figure the rest out on your own.
Thanks.
Good luck. Talk soon.
Goodbye. Packages. Fragile. Tasty. Volatile. Cumbersome. Why am I stopping? I feel... Hi, Larry. Delivery truck guide. See, I feel like the chute was still important. Rotate and place items for optimal delivery. More packages means more money. Check warning labels for special placement instructions. Your pay will be docked for every misaligned or missing package. Tip, need more room? Upgrade the delivery pallet and increase your delivery potential. It's just that simple. Door. Oh. Ah, it's gone. Book. Dr. Doolittle's post office. They can't see the lighthouse and they don't know what danger they're in. Great. Thanks, Dr. Doolittle. Duh. But key. I get a key. Hooray. Found the safe. Don't actually know how to open this door. There it goes. Oh. Volatile should not touch other packages. Fragile should not touch broken sections of the pallet. Okay. You can be right there then. You can be... where'd it go? It literally just disappeared. Are they going on the floor? They were just disappearing as I was right-clicking. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure the chute has anything to do with the truck. You're honor-bound to mail these correctly, right? Please don't mess this up. These are important. Farewell. Alright, if you say so. Yes, hi. As you approach the window, the silhouette of the awaiting customer darts to the left out of sight, as though spooked by your arrival. As you pause in confusion, a voice calls out. A flash of lightning, a gust of wind, and poof! Nature's deadliest hunter, the riddle mole, appears, as if from thin air. I think he's actually saying these. You feel your legs stiffen as the mole's eyes begin to glow, and a faint gasp escapes your lungs. I feel like he probably isn't actually saying those things, but it's more amusing that he is saying those things. What is this sensation? Is it a trance, or something far more sinister at work? Oh, wait. No, he actually was saying those things. Did you just say your own stage directions out loud? It is I, the Riddle Mole, Carnum's most dangerous criminal, here to exact my revenge upon the Postal Service. Just as the deadly mole lures in its victims with beautiful song and glowing eyes, you find yourself ensnared in my presence. Solve my riddles and you may live to tell the tale of your brush with death against the most apex of predators, the Riddle Mole. I'm ready for my first riddle. An eager beaver, are we? You'll regret that in time, for the beaver is the most common prey of the dreaded mole. First riddle. I am not alive, but I hunger. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I have no mouth, but I will drown in water. What am I? Some sort of bucket. A mole, I guess. Probably fire. You find yourself being ever so slowly drawn forward into the mole's siren song. Your stance weakens and your pulse quickens. You realize this is not just a battle for your life. It is a battle for your soul. And the second riddle? Enough stalling. Second riddle. What ends with E and only contains one letter? An envelope. The battle cry of the dreaded mole. E. All right, that's actually tempting. Flattery will not save you here, only correct answers. Closer and closer you stumble. Your vision narrows and your muscles begin to spasm in protest. You now stand at an arm's length from death itself, and thoughts of escape begin to dwindle away. Oh, is there a third riddle? Third riddle! We near the end. Your very life hangs in the balance. Will you stand and fight, or succumb to the power of the mole? This is so exciting. What is so fragile that even saying its name breaks it? The silence. You feel your feet affix themselves to the ground, and they tingle with a strange sensation. As an ancient tree reaches outward with its tangle of roots, so too do the soles of your feet cement you in place. Try as you might, you cannot move. You are stuck. Oh, I thought I did so well. That remains to be seen. How many riddles did you answer correctly? 5. Blast it. I knew I should have picked harder riddles. So that's it then. Another flash of lightning tears through the sky and strikes the ground in front of you. You are forced to shield your eyes from the blast, despite how you fear taking your eyes off the fiend before you. When the dust clears, you feel a rush of energy course through your body, beginning at your feet and surging upwards. Your mind sharpens and your heart begins to steady itself. The mole is gone. You have survived. But for how long? Woohoo, I won! Gloat while you can. There's no recorded evidence of a mole failing to catch its prey once it's marked. You cannot hide forever. Until then, poof. And I disappear into the mist. I fucking love Mole Man. He's great. All right, let's finish these then. Scan. Whistvale. Safe. Package labels safe. Oh, actually, hang on. Yes, time is paused when talking to people, I believe, and also time is paused while shopping. Okay, so I got 214 bucks. I can wallpaper my stuff for 250 friggin' bucks. Jesus. Or 3,000 if I want the galactic scenery. Lighting for 300 bucks. I can get my record player for 250. Radio channel, mysterious beeping signal. Oh no. Oh no. Brassy stamps for the loud postal employee. Of course I want the galactic scenery, of course. So I can get the mysterious beeping signal, but that'll just be Morse code to solve, which I'm sure would be useful. I to stamps. It watches. It does not understand. It hungers. Let's see. Erasable stamps. Motivational posters. Tentacle for hanging there. Nice. Smart shoots. Unseen assistant. A hidden helper will stamp a few letters each day. Warning, the mail is your job. No refunds for his mistakes. Alright. So we've got to get to a point where we can make more money because I've made 214 after a couple days. And that's going to be 2,000 bucks to repair the holes in the truck bed. Jesus. Save the Wildlife Fund. Donate to help preserve Carnum's rapidly disappearing wildlife. Okay. Let's go attempt to do the shipping. I think that's the best I can do because we got 2 splody packages. I didn't see a method to complete it. You hear his steps before seeing him through the rain. A juggernaut of a human. His arms look like tree stumps grafted onto flesh. There's an apathy in his eyes that speaks of a life spent with bitter repetition and little earned at the end of ever-lengthening days. I don't recognize you. You look new. Where'd they toss the puny twerp who was here before? Who was here before me? I think they were someone else, and they look like... You know, I can't actually picture his face anymore. I mostly just remember that I couldn't stand coming here to see whoever he was. Sorry, the mail gets me all worked up. I can't stand it. Name's Gary Bailey. I run the Drag Shallow Fishing Collective, and this is my least favorite part of the job. You'd think we'd have figured out a better way to communicate by now. Like some way for 2 people to speak directly while they're in 2 different places. You mean like a phone? Okay, look, the first thing I told you was how much I hate the mail and the other person who worked here. Let's not start our relationship off on the wrong foot as well. Save the sass for someone else and we'll get along just fine. I'll do my best to keep cool while I'm here. This place just gives me the creeps. Ah, well, I've already hung around here longer than I'd like to. That's actually a good point, the one. I forgot it was just the fragile ones that can't go over the broken spots. Good call. I will give that a shot. Long enough to know where I don't even remember what I was mailing now. Another stupid letter, probably. See you around, Gary. Bye, Gary. Dicks. How many times do you think I've handed you this letter? Hopefully not more than once? That's my hope as well, but I can't be sure. Oh well. Maybe see you soon with this letter again. We can only hope. There's 2 of them. Alright, ba-de-ba. Shibba-da-ba. Da, bibba-da-ba. Shubba-da-boo. Bibba-da-ba. Nyeh, 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 nyeh. I was distracted by the pneumatic tube for half a second there. Excuse you? Pneumatic tube? Pneumatic tube? Okay. Also, I don't know what this stamp is for. I guess we're going. Take me away! Off to bed! There's another tube. Forgot about the other tube. I'm going to bed. I'm going. Yay, got monies. So we opened up the 5555 safe that had a key in it, but I don't know what the key was for. Amon's dungeon key. Aha. Okay. I don't actually know how to get down to the dungeon. Also, oh, no, I did not go in to do that because I was too busy doing my job. Wait, isn't this just a collection of Amon's letters? Yeah, okay. Alright, fine, I'll go to bed. Fine, I'll go to bed. Yeah, I'm not sure why the bed is eating our rug. I don't like it. I mean, honestly, as long as the bed is eating the rug and not me, I'm probably okay with it. Yes, hi, hello, good morning.
Look who's back for another exciting day of work at the post office.
This job is the best. I can't wait to see what today holds.
There's the right attitude. It's time for us to throw you a final curveball.
More balls. I do like balls.
Our delivery routes are constantly adapting to events on the island in order to maintain peak efficiency. Road closures, flooding, large portions of the populace inexplicably becoming unavailable.
Uh-huh.
This is where you come in.
Unavailable, why?
Well, if I knew the answer to that, they wouldn't be unavailable, would they?
Sure.
To keep track of all the daily changes to the delivery routes, we keep a board for you to reference just above the workstations. They'll include up-to-date instructions on how you'll need to adjust your process.
Okay.
Today, unfortunately, a security incident is forcing us to process all mail sent to Doloth Hills as return to sender. Return to sender is the white stamp at each desk. We use it when mail is undeliverable. But don't worry, I'm sure the Doloth Hills folk will be feeling much better tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Always make sure to follow the daily wrinkles in the mailing process, whatever they may be, or your pay will be docked. You know, to incentivize you and all that jazz.
Ma'am, more carrot, less stick.
There should be a book at your workstations next week for you to reference with lots of fun tips and tricks for how to process the mail.
Okay.
If you're ever feeling lost with how to send mail to Feldchurch or not sure why your paychecks are being docked, give them a read. You may learn something new.
Great. Check the boards each day, follow instructions, wait for books. Got it. What other kinds of changes might pop up?
Mail could need more than one stamp, packages could need extra processing, the delivery truck could implement new arrangement restrictions. Last week, we had to send all the mail to Dragshallow through the pneumatic tube. Of course, to compensate you for the added strain, you'll be happy to know that any mail you process with these added complications will earn you more money on your paycheck. And any mistakes you make will earn even larger deductions. Fun!
Fun indeed. Deductions aren't fun.
And with that all wrapped up, I think it's about time to get to work.
Oh, okay.
As this is the final day of work this week, tomorrow is your day off, and then we start a brand new week after you've had a whole day to refresh yourself.
Yay.
I'm sure it'll be so restful that it passes by in a flash, and you barely even remember it.
That's how most days off go. Yep. You found a way to make my day off sound sinister. Lovely.
I'm sure you have lots of questions, but as I always say, the work offers all the answers you'll need.
Great.
Good luck. Talk soon.
Thanks, bye. Okay. So, Amara. So we need... let's see... 3, 2, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah. Kitchen, penthouse, 8-row nursery. Ain't working. Curious. So I was told Doloth Hills is not shipping today. It's returned to sender. Yeah, it does seem to be the right place. Hi, hello, good morning. Salutations, good citizen. I need these sent out immediately. It's urgent business. They'll go out with today's mail. I'm coordinating a surprise party for my wife's 50th birthday. These invitations need to arrive by Friday or the whole thing is ruined. We don't have the same last name, though. I will make sure they are prioritized. I appreciate that more than you know, and she will too, probably. Oh, and one more. Almost forgot to invite her sister. They're twins. That would have been a double disaster. Thank you. Mail to Doloth Hills must be stamped return to sender. Alright, let's get those in there. Doloth Hills, return to sender. Well, I mean, maybe he doesn't like the twin sister. Maybe he only wants to celebrate his wife's birthday and his twin sister just has to be invited. Maybe he's not a very considerate husband and doesn't care so much for the family. That is also a good question, the one if I said my greatest strength was strength. Alright, so these should get returned to sender. Because they are Doloth Hills. Yes, he was remarkably young looking for his 50 years. But they did say time was a little bit wibbly wobbly here, so who knows? Did you hear that? What was that sound? What did it sound like? Like a low rumble followed by voices? Lots and lots of voices. How odd. Anyway, here's a letter. Sorry if I startled you. Take care, will you? Something feels off lately. I should do my truck. I forgot about my truck. I should do my truck. Also, pneumatic tube. Ah. I got a record. Thank you. Also, I have no idea if there's anything else in here for me. There's a whole lot of stuff and things. Alright, we got, that's fine. That's fine. So no, they can't go over the broken spots, unfortunately. Aha! These are returned to senders, so these are actually the packages that I had previously stamped. A powerfully built woman walks towards the window, all tight sinew and muscle. You can practically hear the restrained strength in her hands as she pushes a letter towards you under the window. Hey, letter to send. Make sure it gets out. Absolutely. Great. I appreciate it. While I have you, can I ask you something? Ask away. Have you seen anything strange lately? Why do you ask? It's been an incredibly strange week. How so? Well, let's see. I woke up in a dungeon, climbed out into a closet, the dungeon door disappeared, and now I'm stuck here. A creepy guy in a bowler hat turned off all the lights, stopped time, and insisted that we'd met before. Every night I'm sent up to my room by a mysterious force where I'm forced to sleep until morning. Nope, got nothing. Yes. Anything else? Yeah. He's just an old superstition. He doesn't exist. Your definition of strange is a night off from work? Nope, got nothing. Fine, I'll be back in a couple of days. If you see anything, let me know next time, yeah? She moved? Wait, who moved? Who moved? Oh yeah, there have been a couple that moved. The mole moved. Yeah, the mole had a couple different facial expressions. It's just the useless NPCs, the ones that don't actually have any personality that don't move. The doctor with the mustache and glasses also moved as well. So how do we go about solving the door or the closet puzzle? Also, are you? Oh, that's concerning. How do we go about solving this? That one just doesn't move, like at all. So how do we go about solving this? We got the 2, we got the 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4. Maybe it's supposed to be, maybe the note's wrong. Maybe it's 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 4, 4, 1. Nope. And I also can't do the dark bulb anymore. So that clue is gone and gone. Unless... No. Huh. I don't wanna sleep. I don't wanna sleep. I don't wanna sleep. Oh god. Alright, fine, I'm here. Yes, hello? Hooray! Male aficionado. I got 102 bucks today. Hell yeah. Alright. I am struggling to see anything else in here that would be of use. You're right. I don't have to go to sleep immediately, although I am eventually forced to sleep after I'm brought to my room. But yeah, I don't see anything else of value in here. I did forget to attempt to go down to the dungeon though. So that'll have to be another thing. Oh, you mean the weird lighting? No, that's literally just a gap in the frame. It's a weird gap in the frame. I don't think it's supposed to be there, but it's definitely there. Ball. Yep. Yeah, go to bed.
See, this is the kind of performance I expected from the start. I suppose it's a good thing you made it here at all, but you sure took your time.
Okay. Okay. Ah, that was the end of week report. Got it. Okay. Can try. I don't know how to trigger that though. All right, mail score 338, pallet score 141. 23 customers served, no errors. Wonderful. I got 282. So I think the 282 is in addition to my daily, which is great. epidemiologic and clinical data linking factors 11 and 12 to thrombosis. Currently available evidence supports this connection that elevated levels of factor 9 or factor 11 are associated with greater risk of venous thrombosis. Okay, that's just a whole dissertation on thrombosis. Why is that? It's under my face. Why is that there? Based on available evidence, screening for major comorbidity as a method for identifying frail older adults should be considered in routine practice. Either the CCI or MCTCI is a reasonable option in this regard. Many questions related to comorbidity remain unanswered, including how to adjust treatment plans based on comorbidity burden. The prognostic implications of many individual comorbid conditions are still unknown. Consistent inclusion of standardized comorbidity assessment in randomized treatment trials will enhance our understanding of how to tailor therapies to individual older adults. Okay. The dev might also have a medical-based game. Who knows? Because that's a whole lot of medical information. Or we are suddenly playing the part of the doctor now that we've passed the mailroom. I have no idea. Return to sender. So we're stuffed in here at the end of the week. I see. You have what you need to escape. Well, that's lovely. Dear you, you are Amon Byrne. Byrne, Byrne. You have a wife, a daughter, and a brother you hate. Don't go back to the dungeon. Don't step outside. Don't forget what your father told you. And don't forget that none of this matters. Every day, a little more of you will slip away. I know it's worse this week than it was the last, and the one before that. This letter is your lifeline. You wrote this when most of you, we, was still here to read this every week. Do the bare minimum and hold on. There must be a way out. Yours and mine, Amon Byrne. Okay. Aha. Oh. Just kind of hoping there'd actually be something in there. Alright. Well, that was less informative than I had hoped. But we got a last name. Sure, let's take this. Hi.
Good morning, rookie. All rested up and ready for your big first day?
Didn't you mean second week?
No. Pretty positive I meant first day. I slept pretty hard the second. Male labor is no joke.
We've had this exact conversation.
Sounds like you had a wild dream last night. Pretty common, those new job jitters. Why don't you take a deep breath, chant some mantras, center yourself? Your first day at Carnum Isle Post is a big to-do.
I am in control. I am the male czar. I am a letter on the wind. Watch how I soar.
Whatever you say, rookie. Before you begin today, I have something very exciting to tell you about.
Uh-huh.
By popular demand, the Carnum Isle Post is relaunching our state-of-the-art mail service helpline once again.
Gotta answer the phones too. What is that?
It's an automated phone line you can call anytime during your shift, with a variety of useful functions.
Okay.
You can input an incident code given to you by your supervisor, but most importantly, you can raise or lower the amount of mail you receive.
Okay. Incident code question mark?
No need to panic. These incident codes were designed for your safety and are only to be used in the event of an emergency. So likely never.
Yeah, for us to call as a assistance to us rather than we assisting them. Why would I change the amount of mail?
More mail means more money, of course.
Alright. How does the phone line make customers bring more mail?
We pride ourselves on being the most efficient mail service for 4,000 miles. Call and see for yourself, it works.
Okay. Where do I find information on the helpline?
I left a note by the phone with all the details.
Oh, thanks.
Be sure to grab that and refer to your notebook if you ever need a reminder on how to use it.
Great.
Would you look at that? Nearly time to open.
Wonderful.
I'm sending Amon over to give you a refresher on how to process the mail.
Mm-hmm.
The fresh air would do him some good, and I know he'd be so excited to see you again.
Again? Hold up. She's not consistent in her story. She's claiming this is my first day, but then also see me again. If this is my first day, how would he see me again?
Did I say again? My apologies. The week before you arrived was tiresome. I may have misspoke.
Sure, I'll talk to him.
Splendid. I'll send him over post-haste.
Ha. Jokes.
In the meantime, keep in mind what I told you and you'll do just fine.
Thanks.
And if it ever gets to be too much, just remember, it was your choices that led you here. Good luck.
Okay, bye. Need help? Call the mail service line. 6245. Not entirely sure what that says scribbled out. There's also a whole bunch of numbers down here scribbled out. Adjust incoming mail amounts, report an incident, other. It does sound, it looks like it says Bagan. B-A-G-G-A-N, could be an E. It's definitely B, a couple G's, and an A-N. So, I mean, there's not really much that could go there. Also, we have 6435, 6435, 6945, 6985. So it looks like the number changes often. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that. Now, this is theoretically our first day, but also we have packages, we have all of our notes. So it's a reset, but not a full reset. Hello again, Amon. How are you? Oh, you startled me. Sorry, I feel like I'm in the wrong place. I didn't expect to see anyone else. Is there something I can mail for you today? Yes, actually, this letter right here. A letter for me. What is this? It's from you. Read it. Maybe it'll help you remember. Help me remember. Amon's eyes widen as he reads through the contents of the letter. So I found a way out? Am I free? But then why am I still here if I escaped? Are they still looking for me? Liv's been using you to teach me how to process the mail. It's kind of lame. Liv is using me to teach you how to mail? I guess I didn't make it very far out after getting out, but I'm not sure. I only remember bits and pieces, but it's slowly coming back. Wait, who are you? I think I'm your replacement. Replacement. I remember now. You need to get out of there immediately. I think I remember how I escaped. Please, tell me. My memory is still hazy, but I remember there was a code. You have to call the help service line. I think it's 6245. And then what's the code? The code is... Amon's eyes glaze over for a moment as he stares vacantly towards you. Amon, snap out of it. Call 6245. The code is... and the letter I gave you, I remember. Read the letter. I hid it in the name somehow. There is no Frank Boggin. I made up the name to help me remember. Haha, Boggin. But was the code the first or the last name? What keeps making you forget? The letter. It's... Oh, you startled me. I'm Amon. I have a letter to send. It's addressed to someone in Drag Shallow. But you need to use the name on the letter to escape. Hold on to it. Wake up. Stay with me, bud. Yes, that sounds nice. I think I'll just... Goodbye for now. Frank Boggin. Oops, that's not the right button. Cancel. Cancel. Oh god, cancel. Frank Boggin. 6245 Frank Boggin, first or last name, can't remember, so do it for me. Liv says keys go in doors that have keyholes. There must be a way out. Okay, that's not helpful. What's up?
Well, that was interesting.
Indeed.
I wouldn't pay much attention to his ramblings, rookie. They're more likely to
She
waste your
was
time
listening.
than lead you anywhere. Keep your head down, power through, and you'll be just fine.
You expect me to ignore that?
Ignore, don't ignore, it won't make any difference to me. You know what it will affect? Your stipend.
Alright.
How are you supposed to afford that fancy lighting setup I saw in the catalog if you're not doing your job?
I mean, that's a fair point. I do want fancy lighting. I suppose it couldn't hurt to save up something for things like that.
See, now you're getting it. The work is its own reward,
She's
of
watching.
course, but the actual
She's listening.
rewards are just as good.
She did sarcastically say that there were cameras everywhere, so... Well, I think she was just covering.
Now go get 'em, rookie.
Thanks, Liv. Alright, let's go mail this to Frank Boggin. Oh, pen pals, send blank mail anywhere to connect our citizens. Out you go. A guide to what now? A guide to mail wrinkles. Yeah. Welcome to Carnamile Post Office Guide to Wrinkles. What's a wrinkle? Because of the ever-changing nature of the island, our postal workers need to make adjustments to their routes and stamping protocols. In this book, we will outline such protocols. Denied service. Districts are often punished for reasons that don't concern you. When that is the case, give them the dignity of stamping their mail and then destroy it with as much malice as you can muster. Warning. Watch fingers and body parts near the shredder. Never operate shredder while standing on top of it. Stamp affected mail according to daily restrictions, then interact with the shredder while holding the mail. I don't remember shredding was an option. I don't remember being told that I should shred. Open letters. Sometimes we must remind our citizens that postal privacy is a freedom we are happy to allow them to enjoy. Open their letters without penalty and process as normal. You are not required to read the letters, but you are required to let the citizen know that you could have if you wanted to. Open affected letters and process them as you would any other letter. Pen pals. Carnum prides itself in creating opportunities for our citizens to connect. Every now and then our Postal Pen Pals project allows mail to be sent without an address. and the resident postmaster is tasked with choosing where to send it. Fun! Use your address book on or island guide and select a recipient and process the mail properly to keep our community happy and connected. Undeliverable district. Sometimes large swaths of the island become unavailable. It's not your job to know why, but it is your job to process their mail. Stamp affected mail with the white return to sender lamp. Letters go to their return sender chute. Packages can go in the normal package chute. Great. I don't think I even got that far in the demo. I played like 2 days in the demo. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta save this for. I gotta save this for when it actually comes out. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of puzzle going on. Simple, but elegant. Tasty. Alright, letters did.
After a natural disaster. Please do your best to avoid disruption.
Hi, hello. A beautiful face suddenly appears in the glass. Her gaze is neither vacant nor focused, but some mix of the two, like sand mixing with seawater. Hello? How can I help you? ... Hello? Do you have something to mail? Today is a sopping day. Have you seen them, the clouds? Their bellies aren't full, but they hang so low. It's mostly foggy here. I like your words, pretty lady. She's like, Was that weird? Sorry. Oh, yes. Forgive my speech's wanderings. I'm Sedna. I am in need of aid. You give things to those that need them. I have this. A gift for an admirer? Is that, wet? Yes. I'll get it mailed. You never know what the job will ask of me. I do not know where my admirer sleeps, but if I know their heart true, they will follow my footfalls. You will give it to them when they arrive. Of course. Do you know their name? I know only their unwavering spirit and the strength they bear. It is discernible at first glance. Ah, the big guy. The big guy. Thank you, gift giver. I'll leave you before the sea returns to her bed. Thanks.
Even if you're helplessly lost within the fog or caught somewhere between
Elusive admirer for pickup. I will put you right there.
Please follow signs for detours in the meanwhile. A man in Whistvale named Hank Bergen has reportedly been lost inside of his own home for nearly a week now. Local authorities have
A man has been lost inside of his own home for nearly a week now. Great.
but cannot locate a way inside. Reports from the scene allege that all of the doors to the house have inexplicably vanished.
This is why I had hoped that we don't have a timer, because it'd be nice to be able to just kind of bathe in the swath of this information. I'm actually gonna look for bird. We don't have burn. It was BYRNE or something like that, right? Frank Boggin. Frank Boggin does exist. 2645 last name incident code. 2645 last name incident code. Boggin. Okay. You know, I'm gonna send this to the dead guy.
There are still visible windows on the but they are slowly
Maybe it won't let me. Maybe we'll send it to this person.
and Mr. Bergen
Okay.
has not yet been able to find his way upstairs.
Turn to sender.
And now,
Sorry.
let's pop over to the Sports and Recreation News with Bert Hannigan. Bert, are you there?
I'm here. Thank you, Ernest. Look out, baseball fans. It's that time of the year again. The Little League season starts this evening with the drag shell or jellyfish versus the Wistbell Wonders. 15-year-old superstar pitcher for the Wonders, Benny McGillicuddy, known by his fans as McGillatine, hopes to unveil his new secret fastball this evening, claiming it can reach
That could have been a penalty, Boop. Alright, we'll send you to Aiden Weitzel.
speeds of nearly 60 miles per hour. These two teams are squaring off at 6:15 p.m. this evening. But as a reminder to our audience, every outdoor sports match in recent memory on
Yes, hi, hello. A gray-haired spear of a woman strides through the rain, bedecked in jewelry and furs, the rain dripping from her once proud hat. Each drop that hits her face seems to twist her scowl further until she finally steps under the awning of the post office. Ahem. Hello. How can I help you? Is service always this leisurely? Yes? Of course, fate would swallow me. Of course, fate would saddle me with the inept. There should be a package for me on your left. It is addressed to Blythe, Matilda Blythe. I will go check. Return promptly if you can't locate it. I detest sloth.
has been tragically
I've-
cancelled due to inclement weather, so plan accordingly.
I've already shipped all the packages for today.
The Jellies and Wonders has only grown stronger over time.
Yeah, I don't.
However, nearly reached a boiling point since their last match all those
Nope.
years ago.
Sorry, ma'am.
I don't know about you.
Sorry, nothing for you today. Humph. I suppose that's to be expected for such a ramshackle establishment. Here, this letter must be mailed promptly to my husband. It is of grave importance. Hopefully you're capable of the bare minimum your post requires. Was that a pun? Even the thought that I would stoop as low is offensive. Good day.
But I'm looking forward to seeing who comes out on top this
Winston Blythe.
evening, of course.
To the shredder with you, man.
Activity after a recent
Winston Blythe. Winston Blythe. The dead one? The dead one.
boating mishap. Island Head boat rental.
Dear Winston Blythe, from beyond he shall rise. His form, his face, his lips, all lies.
Drag Shallow Bay are running a special
Alright.
on all their bookings this
Yeah.
upcoming weekend.
Return to sender.
All orders are 60% off, so call and reserve your spot today before reservations fill up. They also wanted to inform customers that after a thorough self-evaluation, you can be assured that all other boats in their fleet should be much more seaworthy and much less likely to sink.
Attention postal worker. Infraction code 5312. Letter you mailed had no address. It will now drift aimlessly forever. Because of you. 5312. 5312.
Thank you, Bert. In other local news, Mayor Mondale is hosting a lengthy conference at Town Hall this
2, 4,
evening
5.
to
Greetings, name of valued employee. And welcome to the Carnum Isle Post Automated Mail System Help Service Line, or KIPAMSHSL for short.
For short, yes.
You may access the following commands: mail controls, report an incident, other, or end call.
Report an incident.
You selected report an incident. Please recite your incident code comprising of alpha, beta, gamma, and omicron.
B. O. G. G. A.
Input complete. Was your code valid?
Yes.
Incorrect. The incident report system is a very important part of keeping you safe.
I legit forgot he was dead. Yep.
We would like to remind you that an excess of false reports to this system may result in personal injury, psychological damage, or worse, loss of pay.
I'm not sure loss of pay is the worst of those three.
Returning to root menu. You may
Great.
access the following commands.
Other.
You selected other. Please state your reasoning for requesting to connect with the other.
What the hell is other?
Your petition to connect with the other has been denied at this time. If you wish to attempt to connect to the other directly, please dial 5.
Okay. Can you repeat that number again?
Returning to root menu,
Great.
you may access the following commands. Mail controls, report an incident, other.
I would like other.
Your petition to speak with the other.
Oh.
If you wish to attempt to connect to the other
Okay.
returning,
Thanks.
you may access the following.
Goodbye.
No need to say this option out loud. You may hang up now.
Liv, is that you?
To announce her break, Sunny Day Initiative. This
That seems like Liv being sassy.
50-point presentation on her
How
plans
close?
for a brighter
Okay, we
and
got a little bit of time.
Arnhem Isle.
Ah, the powerfully built woman again. Hey, package to send. Here. ... Name's Brielle Cotu. Okay, that's a name. You get a lot of people through here, right? Sure do. Have you seen anything strange lately? All of it. Plenty. Strange like people who don't belong here? People who seem like a fish out of water? This is the strong one. See, I thought that the wet lady was talking about the big burly guy. But she has a thing for the strong, like a toiger lady. All kinds of people. Anything that stands out to you? Dungeon? Nope. Okay. Damn. Okay.
Isle.
When she said fish out of water, I swear to God she was going to be the one that I was supposed to give
All questions must be submitted
the
in advance
the
and must
package
be
to.
accompanied by their own
Slayers Inc. Hell yeah.
minimum of 10 points of discussion. And finally, a residence
Triumph. Okay, I have to open this one.
last night.
Hang
What
on.
started as an innocent backyard barbecue escalated to an emergency when all 16 attendants of the gathering were found to be standing
The
together
big old bird beak.
with their arms raised into the sky. The residents were catatonic, chanting loudly enough to wake their neighbors, and their limbs were interlocked in
The code on the incident report.
Police were called to the scene, and over the next several hours, they attempted to interrupt the events taking place,
Hang on.
but were
Trying.
unsuccessful. At 5:06 a.m., the chanting stopped, and
In
group
the
collapsed
infraction
infraction code that I
code
fooked up,
As of now,
5312.
the affected residents remember nothing of the incident, but are reporting sore throats and other symptoms of the common cold.
Someone makes their way slowly towards the customer window with a confused look on their face. Their eyes dart back and forth, scanning the outside of the building, and then they seem startled when they see you staring back at them.
Oh, I didn't expect to see anyone. Apologies. Who are you?
I am just the postmaster here. No one important.
No. Who are you?
I'm not sure what you mean.
I fear I'm not asking my question correctly. Let me be more specific. I'm looking for a much deeper answer. Look inward and really put some thought into this. Who are you, metaphorically speaking?
That's a lot of words. I am a fish, eternally swimming upward from the dungeon, never finding the surface, constantly drowning in mail.
That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. The surface is there. You'll find it eventually if you keep going. The only thing that will prevent you from surfacing is if you give up. Don't forget that.
That's inspiring, thanks.
Wait. What is this place? How did I get here? Who are you? Have we met?
I'm the fish, remember? We were talking? You asked me about who I was and I said I was the fish. Who are you and what's going on?
I see I'm at the post office with a letter in my hand. I assume I intended to hand this to you. Thanks and goodbye.
Okie dokie.
Spending too much sometime outside.
Well,
in the
now I
night.
just have to know. Oh, that's words in funky font. Dear Valencia Hawkins, how much longer until we can take our vacation? I know your job is important, and you need to make a good impression in this early in your career, but we skipped out honeymoon so you could start working, and it feels like forever since the two of us have had time together. I love you, you know that, but I'm starting to wonder if you love me back. Gasp.
A quick reminder to other residents: the outside temperatures
Alright,
can
let's go to the
plummet
Doloth
to
Hills.
uncomfortable levels overnight, and we recommend wearing a jacket.
Unknown location. You can go to this person, Ophelia Navarro.
Clothing. If any unknown forces cause you to remain outside longer than 15 minutes at a time.
Right, I meant to do my box. Shit, I gotta go do my box.
That's all for today, Carnum. We'll see you tomorrow morning, and thank you for tuning into KRNM Radio, your trusted source for
5, 3, 1, 2. A bright, tinny voice answers. The audio sounds pre-recorded.
Hello there. Are you a postal worker calling for clarification on an infraction code you received?
Now we have the endless, ominous music going in the background.
Then you've reached the right number. Good job. Do you want to learn how to avoid future repeats of your infraction? Now that's initiative. That's what the Carnum Post likes to see in an employee. The solution is simple. Just do everything perfectly. It's that easy. Thank you for calling your post office family here at the Carnum Isle Post Office Infraction Correction for Subpar Employees line. We see your attempts to do better, and we appreciate you.
KIPOICFSE. Sure. Did uh-oh. I thought I managed to successfully avoid going upstairs. Nope, I did not. Hi, I'm here now. Thank you. 3 mailing errors. So the reason for that is I sent 2 letters to the dead guy. I actually don't know what the third infraction was. I legitimately don't know what the third infraction was. Oh, you opened someone's letter. Wait. I was told specifically that I can open someone's letter, just to let them know that I can do it. Okay, so that's fair. Okay. So yeah, 2 letters to the dead guy who didn't actually have an address. Now, I don't know what I was supposed to do about that. Because I returned them to sender, which I thought would be the legitimate response to an unknown letter. Shred could be the other option. Certainly could give it a shot. Now, in fairness, also, one of those letters was my fault. Because I was doing the pen pal and thought it would be amusing to send a pen pal letter to the dead guy. And then I immediately received the person at the door, or at the window, asking me to send a letter to the same dead guy. Purely by coincidence. Totally by coincidence, that happened. So, one of those letters was my fault. Now, also, we didn't really get penalized very much for that, so it wasn't a huge deal. Right? Like, I thought sending a letter to the dead guy would have been something this game would have applauded. Encouraged, even. Alright, I am somewhat at a loss on what we can do next. Because we can't leave. Letter. And this clue doesn't appear to be working. So I don't know how to deal with that. Yeah, let's try this. Hey friend, how you doing? Rude. Turn off my flashlight like that. Wait. We're not getting a call? First thing in the morning? Hold up. Weird. Alright. Still... do. Still not entirely clear on what's going on here. Oh, right, today, pen pals. Okay. Still pen paling. Tasty. Okay, I have to open up the tasty. I'm curious. That's just a spear. That's not tasty. It's not delicious at all. Hi. Hi there. Can I see a menu, please? This is a post office, not a restaurant. I know that. Maybe menu wasn't the right word. Isn't there some sort of list of options for how to mail this letter? Just like to keep things simple. Drop off the letter and it'll go where it needs to go. Wait, really? I just leave the letter and that's it? You don't even charge customers to mail things. You know, I never noticed that. How does this place stay in business if it doesn't make any money? Government subsidies, probably. What a strange business model. Well, I don't want to waste your time any longer. Here's my letter. Thanks for the chat. Okay, bye. Yep. A mustachioed gentleman makes his way through the rain with aplomb, and the droplets seem to miss him more often than not. Aha, we have our dude again. Good morning, new steward of letters. I, Albert Wick, have come to congratulate you on your new interminable role, and inform you of one of many perks to come with such an auspicious role. Yes, the newspaper, I remember you. I am here on behalf of the Carnum Isle radio service, and we have a very close kinship with your own place of work. Wait, you said you were a newspaper from last time. Last time? This is your first week on the job, and we've never met before. I've worked for the radio service for as long as I can remember. I simply wish to tell you the Carnum Isle radio service is proud to offer you a state-of-the-art radio listening device, displayed proudly on the counter behind you for your listening pleasures. Sir, I've had that the whole time. It's given in honor of the sibling-like nature of our organizations, and free of charge. Isn't that exciting? What can I listen to on the radio? All sorts of critically acclaimed local stations. They range from music to talk shows to the news. So just turn on the radio and start flipping through the stations until you locate one for you. Personally speaking, I'm quite fond of listening to Dr. Raven tell stories. And KRNM News is the best way to stay up to date on the local news. Anything else while I'm still here? And who do I mail the radio to?
You are mistaken, dear steward of letters. This radio is yours, free of charge, for the entire duration of your positively prestigious postal employment. Which, as I'm told, will be long and fruitful. Congratulations. So you didn't bring anything to mail? Ah, no, I'm afraid not. Audio is an abstract medium, and thus cannot be easily contained in physical form. Isn't a record disc just audio contained in a physical form? Well, yes, but, anything else? Nope, that's it, thanks. Ah, well, I must be going. We do bear the whole world on our shoulders, don't we? You delivering mail, me information. It's a terrible burden and a glorious calling. Best of luck, my spiritual sibling. Let not the rain batter your will. He did have a letter. Oh, no, it was the previous letter. Okay. To Drag Shallow. Having my own weather outside. I think the new radio station might be just something fun. Maybe different than what we're given for free. Alright, let's pick someone and drag Shallow Bay to send it to. Yep. Catarina Santiago. How much weather are we getting right now? It sounds very blustery out. Ah, heavy thunderstorms and rain. Perfect. Isn't it just a lovely day? Oh yes. Definitely want to be cozy inside. The fog is so soothing. Like the world has been unmade and we're all alone, wrapped in silence. Isn't it peaceful? I guess it kind of is. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a letter for you. Have a wonderful day. Thanks. For me? No, not for me. He lied. It's not for me. It's for someone else. Alright, I got a blank one. You. Another blank one. You. Another blank one. You. And beep beep bop beep beep bop beep beep bop beep beep bop. Yes, hi, hello. A woman waits in the window, anxiously clutching a stack of envelopes. She casts a glance back in the fog, as though hoping someone may appear within the haze. Ah, okay. So Amara's gone missing again. It is ironic. We get all of the mail, and yet none of the mail. I'm sure there is some sort of path being chosen. I can't imagine that all of the blank letters... we could give Lillian a pen pal. Absolutely. I can't imagine all the pen pal choices are leading to critical choices. I doubt it. What happened before she went missing? She's quite ill and has been struggling lately with her situation. We got into an argument last night. I tried my best to calm her down, but this morning she was gone.
I don't know where she could have gone, and with this weather and her health. What does she look like? She's very small, with auburn hair that she likes to wear in 2 braids. She was wearing a patterned black and white dress last I saw her. Sorry, haven't seen her. Alright, flyers. Send them to random people. Absolutely. I will send them to random people. Ah, right. She has a number. Call me immediately at 2943 if we see or hear anything. Okay. Should I send one of these to her? Like, just... Should I send one of her own letters to herself? Oh, we could call and ask about the building. Now, that's curious, though, because we have this. Looking to find me, I left instructions high up and out of sight. So it does have the words Amara on it. So yes, you're right, we should call her. But I'm also going to send her one of her own letters. Because I feel like I should. Lennox. I can't send her one of her own letters. So we'll send it to Victoria. Victoria gets one. Nessa gets one. Eleanor gets one. That's why I was thinking of sending it to her. Because it would be great if she's like, oh, yes, I do know where she is. Elam gets one. Zara Van Leeuwen gets one. And Janice Alvarez gets one. All out the door. Perfect. It is now pouring outside. Ah. And we're sure Lennox doesn't have one. Like, she doesn't have one to send... No, she does not. She doesn't get one. Dana Lightwater, you get one. Amon was also not in the address book. I tried. But yes, Boggin is in there. Even though they strictly said Boggin doesn't exist. A distasteful silence hangs in the air. Welcome back, Miss Blythe. That's Mrs. Blythe. My letter. Was it sent properly? I couldn't send it without an address. Is it not your job to send mail to whom it is intended? I send mail with addresses. He had a recent change of address. You have a name, and I'm certain there's some kind of directory in that dingy office of yours. Must I do your entire job for you? Sure, I'll try again. Good. Now then, there may be a package for me. Check on that. Fine. Be right back. Yes, ma'am. Go fuck yourself, ma'am. What was her name again? Matilda. Malcolm Ash. Nope. No package. Sorry, ma'am. Your incompetence reaches truly staggering levels. Go fuck yourself, ma'am. Also, I thought you were going to give me another letter. Alright. Scanny. Drake Shallow. Blah. Ignorant. I must. Wickerfish. I love how we're allowed to open packages, but we're not allowed to open letters. Okay, letters did. More letters to did. Wonderful. Time is nearing end. Still don't know what to do with this. 2943, 2943, 2943, 2943, 2943.
This is the Lennox residence. Please tell me you found Amara.
My only option is to tell her that I have her with me at the post office. But I don't yet. I'm not going to say that because that sounds really horrible. But you're right, the one I should try the opposite. No. Maybe? No. Goodbye. I opened someone's package. Yeah, I did. Because I was curious. Fair. Scruppy, 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 scruppy. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened, why we're no longer allowed to open packages. It used to not matter, and now it matters greatly. Curious. Can't do anything with the TV. Can't do anything with the outside. Big bada boom. I want to wait until I'm almost forced. I mean, Amara could have been one of the other people. She could have been one of the other people that was forced to do work. Post office history. I didn't even see that book before. The writing in this book is faded and ineligible, except for the following passages. Notable moments in post office history. The 387th Annual Carnum Isle Mailing Competition, a grueling challenge to see who could earn the most money in a single day. In third place, Postmaster Marzeliak's All right. Earned 826 by heroically shipping all of the items from the bathroom, including the toilet paper, to the Carna Memorial Hospital. What a shame the hospital had been closed for years and was unable to accept such a generous donation. In the second place, the postmaster known as Capricious Muse earned 860 with a clever piece of art. Over the week, they lost their mind, creating a beautiful painting with 860 worth of packages, and shipped that instead, fooling our automated mail sorting system. When asked for comment, they responded, "The liminal void, it beckons." In first place, Postmaster Nanashi bent space and time itself to earn $1,020 in a single day. It is currently unknown as to how Nanashi earned this much, so they may have relocated to the penance chamber for questioning, and we will have an answer eventually. Some say you can still hear their screams echoing throughout the mailroom today, but we assure you that it's just a new ventilation system, and we recommend ignoring the sound. The first puzzle. Call Me Smashly was first to successfully solve the breaker box puzzle. Many eggs were broken. So, this sounds less like puzzle information and more like calling out people who help testing and whatnot. It was unclear if they were sunny side up or over easy. Nailing things down. Socks can be thanked for why everything is nailed down. Put that back, Socks. The first achiever. The first to see it all. For now. Potpaya has looked in every corner, dug through every mystery, and has come out the first finder of all achievements. Yeah, we're not going to read the rest of that. The rest of that's more like development history and stuff like that. Okay. So, I got nothing at the moment. I wanted to wait until it was ready to throw me in bed or make me pass out. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Mouth tastes like bloody sand, like when yada yada yada. Hand frozen, answer correctly or perish. Sealed, then cut, then discarded. I am a curse, a blessing, or something else. I can hold possibility, a beginning or an ending. What am I? So, I kind of want to ask, why are you in my closet? Why are you in my closet? Eyes closed, rip, tear, rip and tear, rip and tear. Okay, so that was my one chance, apparently, to ask questions of the thing and to answer the whole thing, which means, referring back to the first time we answered those questions, we were wrong with the ignorance versus secrets. So next time we know all of the answers, I think. I think we've got enough time for maybe one more day. Putrid. Great. The hell was that noise? Irwin Every. Ah, unavailable district. Mail to Drag Shallow Bay must be stamped return to sender. God damn it. I already fooked up one of the packages. Okay. Let's tackle some of these while we can. Thank you. No. I was pointing up. I was pointing up. What a nice chill day so far. Okay, so that's still that. Oh. Gross. That's fine. So there's probably several things like that that I haven't noticed up until I stare at them. So I probably should run around with light and just see if there's anything else that stands out. Ah! Employee of the Week, Hazel! Employee of the Week has changed. Hi Hazel, how you doing? Ooh. The shredder just ate my finger. Mayor announces Sunny Day Initiative. Too much coffee. Way too much coffee. Ah. Eyeballs. Ooh, I found a thing. Apparently we survived. I can't walk for shit. Oh, that was... Wait, hang on. My walking speed got fixed. Hooray. Oh, is it sleepy time already? But I don't want to go to bed. I don't want to go to bed. I was busy. There's no way there's not drugs in it, indeed. Watch out. Thank you. 2 mailing errors. 2? Why were there 2? I know I put 1 in the wrong slot, but I don't remember the second one, and there's no customer feedback telling me what I did, so who knows? Well, alright then. Okie dokie. Oh, you're right, you're right. Yep, the package that I accidentally stamped for Drag Shallow before I read the rules. Yep, that is it. Ducky go down the hole. Ducky go down the hole. Ah, another book. Oh, this is Jacob's War. Okay. There was nothing useful in here. Okie dokie. So that'll be it for tonight. I am enjoying this game. I feel like some of the puzzles may be a bit smart for me, but we'll try to figure it out. Oh, torch! Stop going away. But yeah, we'll try to figure it out. Maybe we'll do another night of this sometime soon. See if we can figure out some of the puzzles. Stop! I'm using that. But it has some interesting stuff going on. Oh, okay. Interesting stuff going on, and I dig it. So that will be it for tonight. We'll do a little bit of save. But yeah, letter lost. Oh god, we almost have $1,000 already. Jesus, that came quick. So yeah, next time we'll be able to spend money. That'll be nice. I have a gizmo. Hi, how are you? Gizmo kitty. He's pushing. He's pushing. But I win. Yeah, brain. Tomorrow, doing a special game with Scooby and Midnight. So that'll be fun. Look forward to that. That's all I got. My brain shut off. Too much puzzles. Too much brains. Hi, Tay Tay. Bye, Tay Tay. Tay Tay Ducks. The one. Iron Ninja. Not sure who else might still be out there. It's late. Appreciate y'all hanging out. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.